It looks like OpenAI is finally out of drama. Well, sort of, only for now. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has admitted something. Starting to use voice to interact with AI, especially when they have a lot of context to dump, end quote. And honestly, that actually kind of changes everything. Because not everyone wants to type. Not everyone can type fast enough. And a lot of people just seriously want to only talk. We know who we are talking about. Trump. Especially people in their 70s and, well, maybe Gen Zs, they are using ChatGPT almost exclusively in voice mode. And now OpenAI has, well, pushed voice AI into a completely different phase. Not emotional, not overly human, not trying to sound like, well, your girlfriend or Scarlett Johansson. Definitely not Scarlett Johansson. Sorry, just fast, accurate, context aware, and useful. Which is exactly why the internet is suddenly loving ChatGPT's new emotionless voice mode. Because for the first time, it sounds less like a fake human and more like an actual intelligent system. And behind that shift is a major announcement OpenAI has made today. 3 brand new real-time voice AI models, including one that can actually think while talking. OpenAI announced 3 new voice models, which are these: GPT Realtime 2, GPT Realtime Translate, GPT Realtime Whisper. And you know what? I don't think it is just something that we can define as a voice assistant update. It seems that OpenAI is trying to build the operating system for voice-first AI applications. The biggest launched here is, of course, GPT Realtime 2. So according to OpenAI, this is their first real-time voice model with GPT-5 class reasoning, which means the AI can now actually think mid-conversation, handle interruptions, remember context, call tools while speaking, recover from mistakes, and you know what? Continue conversations naturally. Not simple question answer anymore, actual live reasoning. So until now, as we understood it, most voice assistants worked like walkie-talkies. We spoke, it responded. The conversation ended. But OpenAI is actually now starting to push voice into something much more agentic. The model actually literally can say, let me check that for you, while running tools in the background. It can also use multiple tools simultaneously, which keeps the conversations alive and continue reasoning while talking. That sounds, well, minuscule, but you know what? Technically, it is a huge transformation because real-time AI has always struggled with one thing: latency versus intelligence. The smarter the model, the slower the conversation becomes. OpenAI is actually now trying to solve both together. And strangely, the biggest reaction wasn't even the intelligence, it was the tone. People noticed that the new voice mode sounds much flatter, less emotional, less, well, human, quote unquote. And the internet immediately split into 2 camps. One side completely abhorred it, hated it. The other side said, good. Because, well, people are starting to realize something quite significant. AI does not need to fake emotions to feel useful. It just needs to work. One viral post literally said this, and here I quote, "You're not talking to a human, this is actually a goddamn language model. This is the way," end quote. Yes, I love your honesty. And honestly, that sentiment is growing. After months of hyper-emotional AI assistants, many users now seem to prefer lower drama, less fake empathy, and cleaner interactions, especially in productivity workflows. This, I feel, can be the bigger story. OpenAI is building infrastructure for the voice internet. The official demonstrations included real estate agents, live travel assistants, multilingual support systems, live video translations. Also, they didn't stop there. They went on to AI call centers and enterprise voice workflows. The company specifically has highlighted Zillow, Deutsche Telekom, Priceline, and Vimeo, meaning this is for enterprise deployment. Of course, now for the second announcement, which might actually be bigger long term. GPT Real-Time Translate, well, the model which can basically do this: listen in 70 plus languages, translate into 13 languages, and keep pace with live conversations, and that too in real time. So basically, multilingual customer support gets figured out into this. International meetings do, airport assistance does, creator localization, live events, and then on top of that, cross-border sales calls. All of it can happen now without any human translators. That is actually quite an enormous market. OpenAI also has launched GPT Real-Time Whisper. This is streaming speech to text, not after the conversation, during the conversation, which means live captions, meeting notes, healthcare documentation, recruiting calls, classroom transcripts, and customer support workflows, all of which can now update in real time. And yes, this is directly going after huge enterprise speech markets, which are dominated by Google, AWS, Microsoft, and specialized voice AI startups. So basically, voice is not so quietly but loudly becoming the next interface layer. Yes, talking. And Sam Altman seems to know it, because when he says people are really starting to use voice, especially when OpenAI is simultaneously expanding multimodal AI, building real-time agents, increasing memory, and launching infrastructure-grade APIs, the company clearly believes the future AI interface is conversational. And the conversation continues on the front page take. The most interesting part of this launch is not the realism, it's actually the opposite. OpenAI may have accidentally discovered that people don't actually want AI to sound fully human. Yeah, it's actually kind of creepy. They want it to sound competent, reliable, fast, context aware. Until unless, of course, if you're Scarlett Johansson. And now, of course, this is available instantly, and that changes the direction of voice AI completely. Because the winners may not be the companies building emotional AI companions, or AI girlfriends, which is disturbing, but the ones building voice systems that can actually get work done. What are your thoughts? I would love to hear your voice in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.